Whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo. We are live. We are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more Dwarf Fortress where fricking Crow will not get buried. It's been a bit of time, dear lord. Oh god. Okay. Well, anyways, yeah, it's been a bit of time. We've got some stuff we need to take care of, obviously. I mean, Crow still needs to be handled. We've still got the start of our our guild halls to prepare. There's a lot of fun stuff that I'd like to do. Yeah, we're moving at a relatively decent pace, so hopefully, pretty soon we'll be able to get things done. I did want to check something. I did remember the work order button. Okay, good. We have doors being made. We have everything being made. That is good. We're gonna want to shove basically a few things in each of these. Because they're a guild hall, it's kind of like it's effectively an eating and meeting area. That's the main purpose that we need to notice out of this is it's an eating and working area. And another thing that I wanted to check here, because yeah, you can do this. We might want to see if I can't make this into a nicer staircase, basically. Especially because this stair is very random. It kind of just feels like it's one that's in need. Also, yes, let us check this. Okay, good. Yeah, this has been in use. Okay. Alright. I guess we can just let things happen right now, seeing as they kinda need to. Yep. Rock statues has been completed. Stray turkey hen. All these are doing great. Really, the one problem is the fact that this is still here. This is something that needs to be cleaned, like, yesterday. And the fact of the matter is, why isn't it? Let's see here. Also, by the way, the one thing that we did have happen is we did have a new person join, the Discord in between episodes. We'll rename Lorban or Lorbam here. CD random numbers. I don't remember the numbers. Random numbers BE. There it is. That's the best way I can do it. There you go. CD random numbers BE. There you go. Now you have your dwarf in here, and that is the one person who joined the Discord who needs to. Look, I get that it's cold enough that miasma isn't really, like, a thing that we need to worry about, but, like, Crow is gonna get upset. So, please, somebody pick up Crow. Let's see here. Who is on cleaning duty? Yeah, just a guy is supposed to be cleaning right now and is refusing to. Why that is the case, I have no idea. Yeah, clean. Clean. I mean, I can set it onto you and onto you guys real quick, just as like a way to say, hey, go clean this thing real quick, seeing as nobody's touching it. Why does nobody want to clean up the corpse? We also need to solve this problem right here. We don't want this to become ultra mad. God, yeah. How the frick do I solve it? How the frick do I solve it? We're already into the first Google search of the stream. How to force dwarves to pick up corpses. Oh. Okay. O. R. O. Hang on. Gather refuse. Sad. Sad. This is like an old thing. Damn. Damn. Yeah, gather just isn't gonna give us anything. I think it's just what I've done and just, you know, hope and pray it inevitably occurs here. Because, like, they need to idle enough around this thing that it's gonna happen. Eventually. Alright, how about this? Let's work on solving the other problems, which I know we're focused on the guild halls today, but yes, we're always focused on a problem here. I mean, really, in all honesty, I just need to see if these guys can stop. You know what I could do? Yeah. We can go through and slowly suspend all of these until the cleanup happens. Yep. I'm like, they're over here doing things. They need to stop. We want things to stop for a moment. Because I would like, before stuff gets a little too far along, them to go handle, you know, Crow's body. Suspend that. I don't really want to have to redo the entire floor space, so they're allowed to finish this real quick. But, yes, can somebody please handle this? Their clothes are starting to decay. Yeah, it's tagged by a task and will not be used by other tasks. Okay, do the task. Please. Please, it's kind of annoying. I know that you guys are has it in a task that needs to handle, but please take care of it. This person has been laying here since they died. Please, somebody take care of it. There's like 700 cats in here. Man, I wish that I could just, get things to work nicely and neatly. You guys, what are you guys doing? You guys are doing combat drills, as you probably should be. Boy howdy. Alright, well, they're gonna get back to stuff, inevitably. Inevitably. Also, pretty soon we're gonna have to start turning these floors into, or these buildings into actual, like, yeah, the floors into, like, an actual building layout, inevitably. We're getting near to that point. Why? Why does nobody take care of it? Why does nobody handle it? Um. Uh, like, at least bring it outside, you know? At least bring it outside. Corpses and refuse, like, at least do one of the two things so that it's, not sitting here rotting away. Alright, well, it's almost end of the year. If somebody doesn't handle this thing soon, we're going to have major problems, especially because as... Oh! Oh no. Okay. What the frick? We have a snatcher? Where the frick is it? A goblin thief. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might be being attacked by goblins. Okay. I'm going to wait a minute. He seems to be alone so far. But good on you for spotting that cat of mine. Yeah, we're gonna watch this guy for a second. He is definitely coming this way. Where is he going? Boom. Got him. I'm like, boom. Got him. Alrighty. And now we go and we immediately, how do I military? This is exactly what we wanted to do, by the way, with this. I'm after the squad menu. Whoop. Nope. Hang on. I just did a thing I wasn't supposed to. Hang on. There we go. Everything's on fire right now. Currently. Okay. There we go. That's good. Clicked a button I wasn't supposed to. Squad menu. Dwarf. Squad menu. Q or the little flag. Yep, it's Q. Awesome. Why I'm stupid, I don't know. Alrighty. You guys assign a kill to... You know, I don't think... Hang on. Cancel that. Cancel that before I unintentionally cause a problem. There we go. Kill that. Kill Snang. Can you kill him through the cage? It looks like we're killing him through the cage, I think. Can you kill him in the cage? I'm like, I don't know how to kill in the cage. Yeah, I'm like, how do I kill in the cage? Are you able to kill him? Like, somebody kill him? Why am I an idiot? We had our first attacker, now kill. You know, I don't know what to do here. How do I yoink? I mean, they're on a kill order. They want to try and delete this guy. Oh, they're fighting right now, actually. Right? No, they're not. They're not fighting right now. Are they fighting right now? I have no idea what they're doing. I have no idea how to make this work. This is the first time I've ever caught a thing, and this is the first time I've ever tried to kill a thing. How to kill an enemy in a cage in Dwarf Fortress. Use K to hover. What the frick? Cage. I see. And then, oh, you dump out its stuff. I see. Yeah. Before you open a goblin cage... Oh, crap. Heh. 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 Whoops. Whoops, I might have messed up here. DBC. That does not do what I think it's supposed to do. Because it's from 15 years ago. Yeah, you know what? Hang on. So... dump. And then... undump. I have no idea. Dump. I'm like... How work? How work? We caught a guy. Oh. Undump. No, okay, so that doesn't help. Yeah, the cage trap is reset already. This is just... this is just a problem. Actually, okay. Melt! How about this? This is a different way to do this. We shove it in the furnace. How about that? How about this? I melt it down in the melter. If you'll let me melt it down, we will melt it down. I want to see this happen now. I am a horrible person. If so. If this lets it happen. It wants water. It does not get water. Don't care. Okay, cool. You're fine. Yeah, I know. Look at all the chickens. Will you be melted, please? I'd like this thing to just get melted down. You know what? The other way to do this is I bring in a little containment zone for filled cages. I don't know. I keep having to get distracted by all of this. I don't understand this. This is the thing that it's like, what do? How do? Can I make them... Part of me is like, just do this, and this will handle it. I mean, they have a kill order on it. The traps worked, which is the nice part. The traps did work. Whoever wants to come pick this up, the traps did their job. I'm like, I like that these guys are all over this, by the way, because this is good. This is good. This is what I want to see. Is somebody coming to pick it up? No. You know what? This is the thing about this game, is sometimes I have to sit there and wait this out. Okay. We will see what happens here. Either they're about to... Yep. Okay, you know what? We can cancel this. Cancel. Hang on. Sorry, I have to figure this out. Cancel order. Cancel order. He can just be left to die. He can be left to die. He will freeze out here in the cold. As he should. Alright, well then, yeah, this has been reset, I presume. It looks like it has. They are returning to their duties. And this is exactly what we want to do, is we want to just not have anything ever be able to get in. Yay, okay, just a guy looks like he handled the corpse that was sitting around. Thank God. It has finally been moved in. Crow has been placed in the proper tomb. They're working on all the building. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We can also quickly, finally, buildings, doors. We want door, building, door, use the last material, also, buildings. I need to keep this up while it's doing. Needs the adjacent wall first. Alright. We can resume. Resume. Have to go through and resume construction. They have finally buried Crow. Now that Crow has, you know, finally been allowed to be buried because I just had to deny some things. I will tell you what you're doing in a moment. Sorry, just been handling the corpse problem, and then we got attacked, so I was like, how do I handle this problem? You know, all of that fun jazz. Yeah. We had a rat wander his way up here, and now he gets to die. Oopsies. I don't know how else to tell you that, but he gets to die because of that. Alrighty. And then the other thing that we need to do is floors. Yeah. Use all of this wonderful floor. Oh, we're missing stuff. Do I have some good floor to use? I do. Some nice shale goes well in there. Alrighty, and then we also want to start putting in some furniture into these, because all these basically are giant food halls, to my memory. Yeah, giant food halls to my memory. Dupe. Cancel. Because I built that in the wrong spot. Building, furniture, table. Use last. Yeah, we can set this up like this. Who cares? I know. Building... Okay, building floor and chair. We got plenty. Do. Cinnabar. These are for the guilds that want here. And then this will be fine. Building F. Oh, I didn't know that was there. Let's see here. We can also build an instrument. But we need an instrument. This is where things get to be fancy, okay? Like, everything gets to be fancy in the places here. We'll do the flowery because that sounds like a neat one. This is meant to be the farmer dwarf area. Shale statue of the flowery. Shale statue of the flowery. And let's see here. We will do of we will do this. We'll just do dwarves on the corner over here. Alright, that way they have that. We can throw some bookshelves in here as soon as they're made. This will vastly increase the value of this room, which is what we're really after with that. Alright, now for our wonderful friend, where is Black Bear? Black Bear, you are currently sleeping. That's what you are doing. You're currently sleeping. In your bedroom. Right. Where's Black Bear? Black Bear, sleeping right here in the bedroom. Whoop-de-doo. Alrighty. Whoop-de-doo. That should be fine. And then, yeah, we need... Oh, I paused right as it was going to save. That's fine. It's alright. Woo! We've done the thing. I've done the thing. I've handled a lot of things today so far. Yeah, I know. I was like, damn, they really are like you for real. No, we've done the things. We've done the things so far. We're handling it. We're living. We're making things work. It's currently just got a lot of saving that it's got to do. But yeah, we're actually living pretty well, if I do say so. Food's pretty well handled. Water is fine and valid and handled. Nobody here really gets the ability to make we might actually need to handle drinks. We're not handling drinks really. Oh, Jade's been elected the mayor. Okay. Somebody has been elected mayor. Ain't that funny? Alright. The major thing that I know we need to handle, because I'm looking at this, we do not have drinks being made. Which is a problem. Task, objects. No, what is it? It's kitchen. Alright, kitchen. We want certain things to be able to be turned into drinks. Dwarven ale. Needs to be banned from cooking, because we can make a bunch of that stuff. A-okay for cooking. Yeah, because what I think is currently happening is all of this stuff is being used to make food right now, which is not what we want. We want this stuff to be saved for usage later, and turned into drinks if possible. Really, the food that we want to go fancy is all the stuff that I don't care about. Sweet pod seeds, go right ahead. Actually, no, we don't want that. Wait, poisonberry? Poisonberry is not in the list, so that's fine. Okay. Yeah. I think they're going to be smarter, hopefully, and they start making some drinks. Because, yeah, I need to... How do I brew things in Dwarf Fortress? Just because I would like to remind myself. Build a still. Do we have a still? We do have a still. Yeah, we've had a still. Brew drink from plant. Extract from plants. Yeah, you can do a bunch more of this. Yeah, work orders, tasks. Yeah, we need to just add a work order for brew. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm the confused one. I'm the confused one. Let's actually just, here's what we can do. We can add this to 25. There we go. That can do that now, and that way they will brew up as many things as they'd like there. Yeah, because we have a bunch of stuff that they can brew. They just don't want to brew right now. Okay, stray duck. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, everything is fine. The one thing that I do know that we need to do is that, guilds. There is a wanted guild. Yeah. And that is there. How do I check in on the guilds? How do I check in on what the guilds are? You know what? I don't think we care enough. We will need to make a mayor's office, seeing as the mayor has, presented himself. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go zone. Oh, this is a problem. This zone needs to be handled a bit better. Repaint. Erase a portion right there. I don't mind if they're collecting clay directly outside. But yeah, no, they need to do that. Elsewhere, I believe meeting area is... Let me check on the guilds real quick, how we guild. Guild Hall Dwarf Fortress. Yep, it is a meeting area. Okay. And we just go like this. Oh, sorry. Needs to be stamp. There we go. Accept. And this will be a new guild hall for the... This is why I wanted to check on this. I know it was wanted that we had a farmer's guild. Yeah, we want it. Oh, there it is. It tells me in here. It tells me in here. Why didn't I think about that? Farmer's Guild. Harm of the Pine. There we go. And this place has been labeled as the Cactus of Skins. What a wonderful name. We will name this Farmers Guild. And voila. There we go. They now have a nice place to work on and do stuff in at any time they'd like to. They are able to, you know, come hang out here as soon as their chairs. What is this? Okay, they're sparring. I was like, what is happening? That's a new one. They're still working on this area, so this area is, you know, our major focus because we still haven't finished this. What do you mean WoW doesn't even care? What do you mean WoW doesn't even care? And ew. I'm sorry, I'm over here trying to handle things. Yep, they're sparring. Coyote is giving birth to that. That's happening. Coyote gave birth out there. That's fine. Who cares? Those coyotes are not anywhere near us. And if anything, those coyotes actually help me by staying out, or by keeping things out of my way. Less likely to have things try and come kill me. With, you know, a bunch of animals outside that defend me, basically. That's really the benefit of being in the cold, is nobody wants to be anywhere near us. The other benefit of the cold, nobody, or any animal that can live here, is effectively a danger animal to them. About the clan. What clan? What are you on about? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Cactus of Skins. Yes. Yes, it is a weird name, but they wanted the name, therefore they get the name. They want the name, I give them the name. I do not control the naming convention. Oh, great. Okay. Frick. This is a danger. Okay, what the frick does Reaper need? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay. This is a problem. What the frick does Reaper need? Who is Reaper? Where 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 is he? We got a Fey mood. We got a Fey mood. Where is he? Reaper. We need to watch. What does he want? Okay. He's claiming the forge. He needs cloth. He needs cut gems and he needs cloth. Sir, you do know how to get to those, right? We have cut gems for you. We have cut gems. Has imposed a ban on certain exports. What the frick do you mean? Ah! Sir, we have cut gems. We have cut gems. We have many cut gems. We have many cut gems for you. We have cloth. We have cloth. I know we have cloth somewhere. Because I've seen it. I know we have it. Oh boy. Oh. This is a rut row because this can mean that Reaper dies. If he doesn't get what he wants. He wants plant cloth and metal bars. Does he have the stuff? He has metal bars. The fact that he's not going and grabbing them scares me. It's not maybe he'll leave, it's he dies. If this doesn't work. Because he gets mad if he can't make the thing, and then they kill him. And then he kills himself, basically. Like, this is bad. This is what has killed so many or this is what has killed the other ones so far. I also need to see what the frick law just got passed, because I do not want to I need to see the damn laws. Yeah. I understand that you need all this stuff. You also... Oh, God. Okay, the mayor needs things. Justice... No, what... Where is it? Here. It'll show here. Labor... Trade... Law? I'm being blind because I can't see. Life changes? Animal, nobles, has imposed a ban on certain exports. What exports? What exports? What exports did he ban? I need to know what exports he banned. What exports did you ban, sir? How to check laws in Dwarf Fortress. Because they are laws... N... Oh, it's a... N and then there's a hammer. Export of spears prohibited. That's fine. I don't mind. You can ban the export of spears all we care. We don't even make spears. Shut up. Yes, I can't see. I'm blind, okay? Jeez. How's this guy doing out here? How's this guy doing? Hopefully he's dying. You know, we don't want to feed him. That's for sure. Okay. Let's see here. We do need to actually work on making him that thing. So, that is something I do need to do. Or the mayor that thing. Now, what was I doing? Right. We have a problem here. We have a problem here. You need silk cloth and cut gems. Cut gems. How do I get you cut gems? How do I get you cut gems? What cut gem would you like? Where can I... Is there gems to cut? View the stockpile. Actually, wait a minute. I need the inventory. I need our inventory of stuff. Objects. What do you mean you haven't kept track of all this stuff? Stockpiles. Oh, damn. Some of these bars are 100% occupied. Uh-oh. Holy cow. That's a major issue. We need more. We need more of these. Um... I mean, I've known that there was an issue. I need you guys to cut gems. Hopefully they're smart enough to do that. Okay, they're just cutting gems. Cutting gems. That should immediately get grabbed. Yeah, the cut gems should immediately get grabbed. Hopefully. Yeah, he's going to cut gems. I need to put a pause on the thing as it shows up. If he tries to finish this. This. Yeah. Okay, that should allow for Reaper to grab the cut gems. If he wants to grab them, because I'm starting to think he doesn't. Metal bars, cut gems, plant cloth. Oh my god, this is a list. I mean, he only needs a few items. He only needs a few items. He doesn't need all of these items. I know that. I know that, and I can't just magically provide him with stuff because, well, for some odd reason, he's an idiot. Like, for some odd reason, he's dumb and won't grab his things. You need cut gems. Yeah, cut the gem, please. Do your job. Trillion. Because he's a person in our group. The frick. You don't kill a dwarf. You don't kill a friend. What the frick? I'm sorry. No, you're an idiot. No, don't say that. Don't freaking say to kill somebody just because they're, you know, like, currently trying to work on something that does, like, that in the end, if we can get it to go, helps us, and if it doesn't, well, then it's sad. I'm just trying to make it complete. Yeah. What can I put this in here? Can I, like, get things to work, please? Can I please get things to work? Can Reaper come claim a thing? Please, can Reaper come claim a thing? We need Reaper to claim things. I'm getting concerned that nobody is coming and claiming things. Yeah, Reaper's our friend. Reaper is our friend. He's a person. We want to keep him alive. This is how Crow died. This is how friggin' who else died? Who else died? Why can't I remember? Why am I dumb and stupid? Why am I dumb and stupid? Who else died? Why can't I remember? This is how Ozen died. Marks, or whatever you want to call him. Like, this is... Yeah, I know, but that doesn't mean we can just leave him to die. Work orders. How about I update the amount of cut gems being cut? To 25. There we go. That way, if we have gems, it'll cut a bunch of them. There. That means that he should use something out of there. And this can be unpaused because there's enough things getting cut that hopefully it should just do. Now we just need things to get cut. I just need gems to get cut. Yeah, we can set this as a high task. High priority task of cutting gems. Cutting gems is super high priority. I need this to happen. Okay, let me see here if I can find... I know we have cloth in here somewhere. You know, this explains why they're leaving a bunch of stuff in here. That explains a lot, actually. Yeah, this explains a lot why they just leave stuff out here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because they don't understand where to put everything because we're out of spaces, basically. Here. We will make a new stockpile for everything, all, and then customly... Oh yeah, that's right, this does this pretty well. Food is the other thing that needs to be removed from there. And then what else can I say that needs to see that... What else can I see that needs to be removed? It looks like nothing. Okay, cool. Alright, there we go. That should solve that. That should solve that, at least. Now they'll start putting things in here. Yep, they'll start putting things in here that are excess. Hopefully you come down here and grab some of that excess. Because you'll realize that there's gems that are cut here. Like, he has iron bars. This dummy is not grabbing his stuff. I don't want to have to say at the end of this play session that Reaper died because he couldn't grab stuff. I mean, at what point do I just assume that he's going to be dead and stop caring so much? Because, like, I literally, I cannot control how stupid some of these guys are. And whether or not there is literally this, you know, oh, I don't know, nice cut tiger thing right here. You know, like, there's many things that are nice and neatly cut and whatnot for them to use that nobody wants to use for some odd reason. It's like, bruh, hello? Can you grab some cut gems, please? Like, it's dumb. I can't do anything anymore. I need to kind of accept that at a certain point. They're sparring, they're doing their thing. They're doing their thing, they're sparring. They're grabbing all of this out as they should. COD. Yeah. Alright. Who's the angry guy? Because I need to see. Emerald Titan, why are you angry? Because you haven't been assigned to do something other than craft. Okay. Guess what you get to do now? You get crafts, and you get to haul. That is your job. No, I do not have to give it directly to them. They go and seek stuff out. So the way that Fey Moods work, so we're all aware. The way a Fey Mood like this works is that basically, he gets possessed by some ghosts, and runs on down to this place and then starts yelling out about all the different things that he wants. If he does not receive a certain subset of those things he wants, he cannot craft the things that the ghosts want to make. If he fails to make the things that the ghosts want him to make, they make him depressed, or insane. Both of which are incurable. And if so, mean that he will refuse to eat, and he will refuse to drink, and he will die of dehydration. It is that level of bad. Like, if he fails, you already know what's going to happen to him. It's that bad. They're moving all the mugs down here. I'm like, they're hauling. They're doing their jobs. Yes, the mist, as it should be. Everybody gets a nice little shower every so often walking through the staircase because of the water that we've got set up to pour out. Yeah. No, I'm like, this is kind of something that I can't even do at this rate. Like, it is quite literally just in the situation we're in, because we are a relatively poor base, or a relatively poor, dwarf fort. 9 times out of 10 right now, this just means death, because I don't have cloth being made, easily. You know what we can do? Hang on. Is there a way for me to weave some cloth, actually? Because that is something I can do. Hang on. How to make plant cloth Dwarf Fortress. We need, plant fiber, yarn, or silk thread to a loom. We need a loom. Buildings, workshops, we need a loom. Loom. Clothing and leather, loom. Copper bar. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Okay, cool. And then I need to make a order to make plant cloth. Because I'm like, wait a minute, that is something I can do. We need a work order, produce plant cloth, pig tail, loom, collect webs, weave thread. How do I make thread? How do I make plant fiber? Plant fiber, oh, just is. Okay. So then if that's the case, we weave thread into cloth. Make this a decently high priority job. And that way he should get at least something out of that eventually. Because he's asking for a plant cloth, and therefore there's a high likelihood that it is amongst one of the things that we have that are open to be made into plants, or into plant cloth. So there's a solution for us to handle. Make rock coffers. Yeah, there's a lot of bed stuff that needs to be made. Some people are getting upset again. Is it because this needs some work? No, they're just hauling. They're building. They're doing their jobs. While all hell is breaking loose over here, you know? Yeah, silk cloth, cut gems, plant cloth, metal bars. So he's not even done with the metal bars that he wants, and we don't have a metal bar that he wants as well, is something else I'm realizing. I don't think... What ores do I have that I can just handle? Because very clearly we need more stuff. Cassiterite, have we have not started smelting cassiterite. Order, right. Smelt, Cass ore, repeat this. Yep, we just want this to be redone all the time. If I see an ore, it needs remade basically constantly. Yeah, I think I have to accept that Reaper is going to die by the end of the stream. Has grown attached to a silver warhammer. Nice. He's learned that thing. Okay, them sparring is just doing things. On loop. Oh. No! No! Stop! Stop giving me migrants! I don't want migrants! I don't want migrants! Stop! Stop, I don't want more people! I don't want more people! Yeah! I'm happy with the amount of people we have. Please. Gosh darn it. I don't need more. I need less. Okay. Cool. We've jumped to 73, 74, 75. Oh my god. Alright. 75 new people to help us out with. No, I'm not allowed. We're not allowed to rename people. That's giving people two dwarves. You get one dwarf. You get one dwarf. Reaper is named after it. Reaper is one of our initial members, or is one of the initial dwarves, which is why I'm sad that he's been claimed, basically. But yeah, I kind of need to deal with this as is. New arrival. You're in armor. Cool. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, all of these new arrivals now we need to go through. Bowyer, let me see. What do you got here? You are a decent doctor. We can set you to that. labor. Do do do. You can be orderly, which is that. Hauler and a miner. And we'll also stick you on crafts. Okay. This is the annoyingly slow part here. Is having to go through and do all of this. Right? Orderlies is one of the ones that we want. Yeah, orderlies is the thing that you do. Because that happens. What do you want? You are a miller, an animal dissector, and a bowyer. Alright, you're a miner, and a hauler. And that is it. Alrighty. And then what do you like? You're an engraver. You're a novice engraver. So you can craft, engrave, mine, haul. Do. You have never been assigned a job. You may, honestly, you're doing your job. You're doing your job. Crafts, overview. Yeah, you're crafts, crafts, engravers, hauler, miner. I'm not naming the dwarfs after random people. Again, the game this is built for the Discord. I name it after the people in the Discord. There is no other need. You actually look like you're doing fine too, but we'll just set you to haul, craft, mine. Yeah, you do fine. New arrival. Search. You are a appraiser, you're a stone carver, you're an armor smith. We'll put you on furnace. Engraver, that and that. Cool. I'm gonna be honest, I don't care whether or not people are good at naming stuff. It's just it is a requirement by the way of the series that they're named after Discord members, not random people. Saying that they should be named after random people or anything at all is just kind of a waste of the ideas of the series. Yes, I am aware. You're fine, so I'm gonna leave you just as is because you seem to know how to do a job. Glassmaker, this means you can craft. Crafts, haul, mine. Kind of just setting everybody to craft, haul, and mine. New arrival, you're a brewer. Dear Lord, you got so many that do things. You just don't even have anything. Haul, engrave, stone cut, mine. You don't do anything there. You can craft. Okay, and Spar, you're doing stuff. You mine. Haul, craft, furnace. Okay. Check, 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 check. See, like, half of these guys are doing things that I want them to, which is perfect. Because it means I don't have to really do this. But I'm just making sure that that most of these are handled, because I don't want to come back and see, like, oh, you know, this guy isn't doing his job. Planter, plant gatherer, hauler. These guys are handled. You can go back to doing whatever you want. We don't have anything in need of necessarily being clean this instant. You need to be mining plant craft. And then you mining, planting, and crafts. There we go. Alrighty, there we go. The group of people is doing their job. Everything's working. Everybody that's new, welcome in. You get to actually do things. Hopefully more food gets being grown because of this. We're gonna need to make... yes. Yeah. Yeah, why did it drop? I'm like, I know this game should not be that laggy. Yeah, Reaper is sadly, I think, just dead, is what I think I have to realize. Unless one of them brought something that is willing to be used, Reaper is probably just dead. Why that coffin has just been dropped there is funny. Yeah, they're working as best as they can. Kath has been born. All that stuff is happening. I mean, we will see. We'll see if stuff gets made and stuff occurs. You know, the other thing we can do is I can now metalsmith, or make a new forge, basically. I mean, we haven't really had any problem with forge goods, or with anything. Yep, and he's failed. He has failed. Rest in peace. He has failed. Cancels his strange mood. He went insane. Rest in peace, Reaper. May you never be forgotten. You're running around babbling. Great. He'll go insane, very akin to what Crow did, and then die. Oh! Oh, you mean oh, he just threw off his pants. He just threw off his pants. He's gonna run around in a circle here for a while, I'm pretty sure. Yep, he's thrown his pants off, he's thrown his ring off, he's thrown everything off. Yep. This is what he does. This is what he does. Yep, okay, cool. There we go. Another Ultra Red. Let's see, what's he up to? Running around babbling. Yep. And where is he going? Why is he going to the Farmers Guild? He's already got transitioned to Thirsty. Yep. Cool. You know, if you want to just run around over here in the corner, that's fine. Yeah. Anyways, we will, he will do that for a while. I can't really control anything about it, so we just accept that it has happened and move on. Like, it's kind of one of those things that I hate to say I can't really do anything about, but I can't really do anything about. BF, we want to put, yeah, I want a few cabinets over here. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna want like a few display cases here of some kind. How do I make this? What do I need? I need a display object. Okay. Orders. Make display case. That's how we do it. Make a display case. Restarts if completed. Restarts if completed. There we go. Amount of windows. You need windows? Okay, then let's make windows. How the frick do I make green, or how the frick do I make glass again? Glass, Dwarf Fortress. Glass, pearlash, rock crystal, or pearlash. Ugh. So, rock crystal. Got it. So that's quartz. So crystal glass is what it's going to be. We won't necessarily be able to easily make this. But that is something that we can put in the list for them to work on, so that way these guys have all their stuff. There's one other spot that I need to make, and that is we need to dig out a nice office space for the mayor. Building F, we want a statue right here. Doesn't matter. Not there. Building F, statue. We want a statue right there. And then BFB. Use closest. Place all of these damn beds here, so that they have access to any amount of sleepy they want. BF cabinets. We go boom, 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 boom. Okay, cool. BD. We want doors here. So that way they can actually do stuff. BF, I need a coffer here, 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 here. Okay, cool. And then we want to BF, and then we go for a block, because we're missing a spot right there that needs to be completed. And then zoning, all of these are bedroomable soon, so they're fine. Yeah, just leave it as is. They will handle the rest of that. Okay. Reaper will soon be discovered dead, probably. At some point, whenever we find his stark raving mad self. Because Fey moods are basically insta-deaths here. Oh, hi, Reaper. Good to see you. Yep, hopefully these will all keep being made. Everybody should be getting happy because of stuff like this. They're doing work. Grown fond of an iron shield. That's fine. That's the other thing I wanted to do, is if there was, well, there wasn't a person who I saw who I wanted to make into, another fighter, so I feel fine, actually, in terms of that. Plant seeds. Needs windows. Came a weaver. Yep. Yeah, it was kind of annoying because we kind of lost that capability. Like, real bad. We lost that capability. Yeah. Ugh. It's alright. It's alright. Let's see here. What else do I need to do now? I need to go finish off this area as soon as it's available to be finished off. They're kind of just running around and clearing these out, which, fair enough, these need to be finished first, in all honesty, so fine by me. Yep, you will continue to have no job. You guys are doing your jobs. Yeah, everything's doing as it should be. Everybody's busy, which means that we're constantly having things get done. Which is good, because that'll reduce the amount of anger if more things keep getting done. Yeah, they're moving stuff, they're planting stuff. That's fine. I'm sad that we have lost a man. It is how it be. Especially I'm sad to have lost one of our originals. That's the real sad part, is that we've really lost an original. If it weren't so, yeah, if it weren't so, you know, if only it were so easy to have, you know, kept the originals alive. Alright, they're at least building stuff as they should. B, do you have a door you can place there? Good. And you have a door you can place here. No. we're missing one of the other doors. Yeah, let's see here. So Hall of Pine, 10 members, approximately the 200,000. Yeah. Or approximately at 2,000. Well, ain't that nice. Yeah. Yep. That's fine. So this is actually at around about what it needs to be at, which is good. Yeah, we need to get this guy his own area. He needs a study. He needs a lot, actually. I'm like, geez, this man needs a lot. We need a weapon rack and armor stand. 2 chests and 2 cabinets. For him. But that'll be something he gets soon. I'm like, they're all just moving. This is like, just let it happen right now. Ooh, drinks are having a bit of a problem, I think. I mean, we should be making a bunch of things. Yeah, we should be making wine and other drinks, and yeah, we're fine. We're fine. I don't know why I keep thinking we're running low on drinks and stuff. Dwarves suspended the constructions of a floor. Why? What floor did they suspend the construction of? Why is this one suspended? Oh, did they just, like, run out of stuff? They must have just ran out of something. Yeah, they must have just ran out of something. Okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah. Zone. Tomb. Click that. Accept it. So that I can assign a man his tomb. Reaper's tomb. There we go. Alrighty. There we go. Reaper has been built and set to have his tomb already pre-placed. He's dehydrated. He's going to die of dehydration soon. BF. Door. Put that there, BF. T. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not like we need more tables. It's not like I constantly need more tables, it seems. Why do we have so many traction tables? Hang on. I'm gonna check something. Did I just say make infinite traction tables and haven't turned it off or something? No, make rock table and make rock throne are doing as they should. Here, let's increase the amount of these because we need so many of them. Those are fine. Yeah, all of these are fine. They're doing what they're supposed to. Yeah. Okay. How's this guy been? Surprisingly, somehow still alive. Despite being in here, man is somehow still alive. Hmm. Somebody going out to feed him. If he's going out to feed... Oh no, he was just going out to grab. Nice. Okay, we have a bunch of animals out here. Requires pasture. Requires pastures. All of the geese. Ducklings. The pig. Goose. Boar. Sow. Turkey. All of these guys go out here, and you go out here. There. That way now there's not a million geese and stuff just standing around in our area. We don't... As much as I would love to keep all the geese and stuff alive in the case of bad things happening, they are sadly one of the few things that kind of gets the I'd rather not worry about it aspect of this. It is summer now, which is nice. People are sleepy. Everybody's doing well. We are in a peaceful time. Everything's working quite well, if I do say so. Yeah. Nothing's going too crazy. This goblin just won't die. Somehow. Need to zones. All of these are completed now. Bedrooms, multi. Done. And then we need more bedrooms. Done. 3 new bedrooms get created. Everybody can have fun with that. Nice. Something is messed up here. Cool. Okay. And then BF. Must remove construction. Fine. I'll do it this way then. Oh god. Crap. These are not what we want. Cancel. These are being made out of copper. We don't want that. We do not need all of our metals being used. These are a no-no. Well, I've messed up. Now I get to sit here for a minute, just clicking the cancel button. And this, my friends, is why we don't do dumb moves like this. Because you end up with dumb segments like this, where I am sitting here just having to remove stuff for like 5 minutes at a time. Because I don't want them constructing copper floors. That's how we make things a bit too expensive in the base of operations here, and then we have people get very, very dying, which is not a good. Not a good. Do. Do. Come on. I have to sit here for forever. Hang on, zoom in. Yeah, sure, that works. This works. Keeps me from moving too far. Boop. 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 And boop. Okay, there we go. Actually, hang on. Now we want to do that again, but smarter. And not using any of these. Use latest. It'll tell me when we run out of shale for this. But relatively, that should handle most of it. That'll handle the other parts of it. And we can do microsleen, bauxite, some cinnabar, some jet. There we go. There. That'll all be built and put together now. That is what we want. Okay. These guys will keep being put in their proper zones. Resume construction. Why is this just not being constructed? I'm assuming because there's just a random rock that's been placed on it. Awesome. Cool. We can go zone. Meeting room. I know it's not complete yet, but that is because new guild hall. We need the miners guild. Miners hall, cobalt guild. Yep. Approximately, wow. Okay, so just having the walls there does stuff. BF. And then we want some more tables. Sadly, there is no table in here. BF, chair. 1, 2, and then the random chair that gets to just sit in here for the time being while I, wait. Yep, BF, and then we want cabinets. We'll put a cabinet right there. BF, and then statue. What statues do we have? It can be a dwarf. Yeah, we'll just put dwarves in here. Or, you know, whatever random stuff they end up throwing in there. I don't mind. It'll be whatever. They can do their jobs. I believe in them. The guild hall agreement with the Hall of Pine has been satisfied. Yippee, good to see that. Alrighty, now we just need the guild hall agreement with the other group to get satisfied. Nice. Okay. So, check this. Next to 10,000. Yeah, we're not doing that one for a while. I can tell you that. Reaper's still going a bit insane. Making a few people angry as he does. Who is our angry guy still? It is still Emerald. Why is Emerald so angry? Being near to a waterfall, pray to Tilgil. Okay, so we want a church. We want a church is what I'm getting out of this. Which fair enough. He is actually doing stuff that he's pretty happy with. Yeah, he's doing all the things he enjoys. I don't know why he's not really, happy. Yeah. I mean, he's doing what he can. We should be fine. I'm not entirely too worried. Alright. What else can I be doing right now? What else can we be doing right now? Everybody is sleeping. Let's check. First off, stocks of everything. That's fine. First off, laborers. What is everybody doing? They are either sleeping or sleeping. Yeah, a lot of people are sleeping right now. Because they're tired. You're going to sleep. Yep, you're going to sleep. That's fine. Forge iron picks. This is fine. Oh, God. Reaper has been found dead, dehydrated. Alright, where is he? Where is the man? They're caged prisoner. Yeah. Oh. He's been out here crying. This guy's been out here crying. Oh my god, that's funny. How do I freaking... Oh. What the frick did I do there? Anyways, that doesn't matter. What I was actually after is... Right, where is Reaper? Where is Reaper? I had seen him running around near the guild halls. There he is. There is Reaper. Are you kidding me? One goes down and another pops up. One goes down and another immediately pops up. What the frick? Okay, the other thing we need to do because of this is we need to return on Just a Guy's job of clean as much as possible instantly. There is Just a Guy. He gets to go cleaning. Go see this man. You are the bowyer. You're in a strange mood. What do you need? What do you need? Where are you going? Make rock statue. Stray cat tame. What is he grabbing? What is he grabbing? What are they grabbing? They're grabbing something. They're doing something here. Huh. Oh. Hey, and a caravan has arrived. Not at exactly the perfect time. Move some goods to the depot. Let's see here. Amulets. Yeah, the amulets. We need the armor. Bars. Bracelets. These can move out. Cages are fine. The crowns can move out. Cut gems. I kind of want to keep those. Earrings. Especially those $1,400 ones. Figurines. All of these can move to be sold. Footwear, we're fine. Goblets, we're fine. Large gems. These relatively... I mean, I could sell these. Yeah, we could sell them. The rings, that's right, that's another thing we can sell. Scepters, those can get sold. We need those shields. The statues are staying. We're not getting rid of those. I don't really think we need all of these traction benches, but yeah. Okay. That gives people tons of jobs to do. They will start moving some stuff out there. And as soon as those arrive... Oh! Mayor has been reelected. Yippee. Who is in our strange mood? We need strange mood. Ba-da-ba-da. Da-bee-da-dee-dee. Da-bee-dee-boo. Strange mood. What are you up to? Yeah, follow whatever this is, whatever is happening here. You're in a strange mood. Are you gonna go claim something, or you just gonna kind of stand around? Because I get a feeling this is a bad thing too, is you just standing still while being possessed by an unknown force. Are you like trying to wrestle with the duck or something? Regardless, yeah, go to here. I want an escape out. Awaiting a bunch of items. That'll move in shortly. Everybody's doing their jobs. Um, hang on. I want to see this real quick. Other... Has he been fed? Has he been being fed? Um... You know what? If he's been being fed, I'm going to be honest. What we do is we build a coliseum soon, and I just throw him into it. Like, I'm not kidding. We just throw him into it. And that's how we handle them, is they get to die of death. Yep, you guys just need to keep moving stuff. Keep on a-moving. Do. They're down here sparring. They're doing their job. Pretty soon we should be able to trade. It looks like they have a bunch of food for us, which is the nice thing. A bunch of fish and cheese and foods. Which is all really what we need. What I do now want to check on, though, while I've got a second, is this. Yep, this is what I was worried about. Because of all of this, nobody is currently handling his body. Oh, maybe it is getting handled. Never mind. Never mind. Maybe it is getting handled. Alright. Broker requested at the depot. And we get to trade soon. Trades are going to happen soon. I love how he's just not coming to come trade. Like, at all. Dino, come trade. Your job is to literally handle the trades. Come on, do your job. Come a metalsmith. Come on. See, the fact that we have an increasing amount of negative here is bad. We are awaiting a singular item. Can I trade? Can we get a trade here? There it is. Alright, greetings. The craft dwarfship of the dwarves is unparalleled. Let's make a deal. Alright, well, things keep going bad. If I don't have some amount of cloth on me. Look, I'm gonna be honest, I think this is one of those times where I kind of just need to sell out, almost. Like, I would like to make sure that we have a little bit of everything. Just to make sure that things go fine for us. I'm looking for a cheap thing. We'll do the rope reeds. I will handle that. That looks cheap as well, so that can go. Alright, meat-wise, what do we got here? 900, or that's about $300 worth of meat. And that's about $400 worth of fish. I don't think we'll take the fish. Plants. It's about $600 worth of plants. We don't really need any of that. Leaves and fruit. Don't really care for it. More leaves and fruits. Don't really care for it. Cheeses. I could, but they are all really expensive. Yeah, you kind of came in and just brought us food. Which is fine. I appreciate the food. I appreciate the food, and I appreciate all the things. Let's, seeing that, let's actually take some of these plants. Yeah. Let's take the plants. That will make sure that things are good. There's a really expensive amulet I can hand to you. Or, no, it was a really expensive bracelet of some kind? I forget what it was. Why do I forget what it was? Yes, a really expensive earring. That's what I wanted for you. And then we'll also sell one of our more expensive crowns here. And we will also sell a few of the amulets. And that can go. That porcelain crown can go. That crown can go. This ring can go, and that's pretty good. Alright, do I want to buy anything else from him? Not necessarily. Not necessarily, no. Alrighty. Then we shall trade. Oh, wonderful. Thank you for your business. And we now can move goods from the depot. None of these are wanted here. Nope. Bins, boulders, do. Cloth. Could have sold some of the coffins, actually. Totally could have. Oh well, didn't think about it. Did not think about it. All this stuff gets to get unmarked. All this stuff. All this stuff. I'm like, just triple check everything that we put in there. Yep. 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 And perfect. Alrighty. I think that's everything out of there. Who else? I know we've got some claimed, or we've got the Strange Mood Man that needs to be handled. Where is the Strange Mood? Looking for Strange Mood. Wait a minute. Strange Mood. Where did it go? Did the strange mood get handled? Ah, nope, there it is. Still standing here. You gonna do anything with it? You gonna do anything at all with it? Like, we're kind of in a bit of a concerning situation here. Where I don't know what you're doing and why you're not doing it. Strange mood, dwarf not claiming. Okay, so it recommends adding some areas we don't have. Some workshops we're missing. I'm assuming because they're a miller or a bowyer, they want a bow. They want a bow making place. Yeah, bowyer. Let's try this real quick. Let's also just quickly try millering. Have high doubts, but we need something here. We need some sort of thing. Yeah, what else? You might want to dissect an animal, which is terrifying. That needs an airlock before I do something like that, though, is the problem. So I kind of just need to build something and hope that that gets you your thing. Okay, that is doing it. Boom. Have you moved? Yep, you wanted to claim that. Yep, has claimed the Bowyer's Workshop. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, so problem 1 solved. Problem 2 is what do you need? Okay, you're hauling some logs. Uncertain what's needed. I think we're surviving this one, guys. Yeah, we're surviving this one, guys. That looks pretty good. This looks pretty good to me. I think we're getting to clear some things. Oh, hang on. This is a problem. No trader needed at depot. What are you grabbing? Items. Hauling llama wool cloth. And this is why why I just bought cloth. This is why we just bought cloth. They're leaving soon. That's fine. Begun the mysterious construction. There we go. We've got a survivor. We've got a survivor. Okay. That's good. So that's the other thing we've learned is check their what their needs are, what they can make. And that'll tell you sometimes occasionally what needs provided. Okay, BF tables. We'll do BF. We'll put a table here so that they have it. BF. And then a chair here so that they have it. BF and a cabinet here if they want one. Nope. Okay, these are all being made. Yep, just in need of being constructed. Okay, alrighty. Sick, we're free. Reaper's Corpse. Reaper's Corpse, which will happen soon, hopefully. They have left. Cool, smelting is occurring, that's fine. All this is happening. Everything is going nice and neatly. Minkot Vitrokel, Bowyer has created Nenaragsel, a tall Kapak bow. She offers it to the Scoured Seal. Awesome. Alright, a bow has been made. Things have been done. We're doing great. We have survived. So that one was a relatively easy enough fix to do. Because it was quite literally just... Migrants again? Bruh. What the frick? I just get done handling migrants and new migrants appear. Like, dear God. Okay. Like, I need to stop having migrants. I need to stop. There's, like, too many. There are too many. We don't have enough beds for all of these guys. I don't have enough jobs. Oh my God. Okay. I mean, look, you know, new arrivals, what we got here. Vutrokel has completed that. And Coke from Bituminous. Wow. Alright, new arrival, you're a mason. Labor, you get to stone cut. Stone cut, engrave. Hall, craft, furnace. You can also mine. I'm like, I need to find the new arrivals. Ranger. You mean mining and hauling and occasional crafting. And you know what, while we're on the topic, we need another janitor. We need new arrival. You get to you're a clothier and a miller. Cool. That means you get planting, mining, crafts, and hauling. That is your main jobs. You, new leather worker, labor, mining, hauling, crafting. There's your jobs. New arrivals or new arrivaled. Beekeeper. You can be a planter, and a hauler, and a crafter. You can also mine, because I say so. Everybody who's a new arrival basically gets the ability to just get set straight to the mines. I did see... Okay, these two are the last ones. Cool so far. Mine haul. Cool. I believe this is all of them so far. Looks like they will be. Mine and haul. And you can also plant. I'm like, I think that's all the new ones. All the new arrivals. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. Things are being thinged. Stuff is being stuffed. Items are being itemed. Yeah. Oh, we got a petition. Company of Rooms has many members in Rockscribed. Craft Dwarfs Guild. Yeah, sure. Craft Dwarfs Guild. Approve. Cool. Alright, the Craft Dwarfs Guild will go here soon. We're kind of waiting on finishing this up. And you know what? I'm also kind of running a bit tired of this right now. My brain is a little bit mushy. I think I will play for just a teeny bit longer. Why those are not cleaned out, I have no idea. But yeah, I want to play for just a teeny bit longer. Kind of get some stuff put in. And then, after... Yeah, I guess we can lay that out. This is the problem with this game, is past a certain point, my brain just turns to mush sometimes, because I'm like, there's so much that needs done. Yeah, I mean, you know what? We're fine right now. I can keep going. I'll keep going. I'll keep going for about another 30 minutes, and then I do need to call it, a day, because I need to get going, and doing stuff when I do. Yep. Craft Dwarfs Guild. We'll leave it going for right now. This needs canceled. How do I delete you? How do I delete you? There's random stairs here that I do not want. B. Construct, walls. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All. 6. All of those, and all of those. Yep. Cool. And then BF. Not that. We want floor. We can use... I don't want to use any of, like, our iron or copper. We need some high priority of, stuff. Also, again, I forget, I need to kind of leave stuff alone here for a bit. Because if I don't, they're never going to bury this man. What is Dino doing out here? Oh, he's going and constructing stuff. He's constructing things for us, as he has been. Awesome. Okay, this building is doing as it will need to. We kind of need to set mining again. We need mining. And a lot of it. Native platinum. Yeah, that's fine. What's the mining request on any of these? We need more mining occurring. I need things happening. The hole needs dug. The people need to people. There's always more things to do. Do. This is bituminous coal and shale. There. This should get us plenty of material. Once it is mined. Struck smoky quartz. Yep, they're just gonna go mining for a bit. Another man has gotten super angry. Why is that? Emerald has no job. Alright, cool. You're being put on mining duty. Who else? Who else is angry? Can I make you go somewhere? Just a guy. No. No. Cancel. Why won't you go and take care of things? Alright, just a guy. That's fine. You're fine. Just do as you have been. I'm sure it'll be handled inevitably. The corpses need to be handled. And I'm sure they will be. I'm just overanalyzing right now. I'm sure of it. Tiger iron. The mining is occurring. What else can I do? Let's see here. So, Emerald's gone to dig. You're storing an item. You are currently constructing a building. Why are you upset? You have a lot of problems going on right now. That's why you're upset. It's because there's a lot of things that you are unhappy about. You're fine. I don't know why you're so mad. Chill out. Yeah, almost everybody should be relatively happy-ish. Like, I'm not entirely sure why. Bituminous, yep. Not entirely sure why some of these members... Oh. You're sleeping? No health problems, just sleepy. Just sleeping in here because there's space in here. BF. Chest. Nope. None left. Cool. Great Chalcedony. I mean, there's plenty of things for everybody to do. That's the problem, is Reaper is not wanting to be being grabbed. You know, I could at least go dump this somewhere. Just a guy, what are you up to? How to make a dwarf go to a certain spot. Dwarf Fortress. You know what? Haha, this is how I do this. Okay. Where is a burrow? Ooh, I can make a pit, actually. That is a valid option. We can make a pit for things. Sorry. Okay. Burrows, Dwarf Fortress. Open the burrows menu with you. This is a burrow. Burrows are work and living areas where citizens can be assigned. Workers will try to limit their tasks to the confines of the burrows, but they will sometimes perform path. Okay. Add a new burrow. Right there. This does not need to happen for too long. This is quite literally. We need to assign just a guy to here. The burrow. Yep. Cool. Yeah. And now he's going to go stand there for a minute. And then I can disband this zone. In a minute, whenever just a guy arrives here, or pause it, and then he will do his job, hopefully. If he'll come this way. Yeah, your job is to go do something here. Why the frick won't he do a thing? I love the stupidity of just a guy does nothing and we scream inside while I try and make him do a thing. Struck lignite, struck peak jade. Mining. Cool. Like, I kind of don't want anything to, like, I don't want people to come this way right now, because, or have much that they need to do right now, because I'm waiting for somebody to just stand here and look at this. I'm kind of thinking that this is not going to help. I think what it is that, if there is enough tasks going on right now that are high enough priority, like building, they're going to focus building over that, which means that we end up in a bad situation where certain characters just end up not getting claimed. Yeah, this needs to be marked. What the frick? Yeah. Hasgrave. Yeah, I'm like, excuse me, why did you not assign that? Became a militia commander. Cool, now that that has been defined, furniture is part of the tomb. Maybe that was the issue, is it just didn't want to get made. For some odd reason. Yeah, he just got sad. Because of tired and hungry. Yeah, this zone is the guild hall, so we're fine. Okay, BF. I just want to put some tables down. Okay. This is fine. Hopefully somebody moves him soon. Because I don't like that he's been, you know, just left there. Just a guy, what are you up to? You are currently making a rock coffin. You know, that's fine. I don't even know how to control the dwarves anymore. Food is at least being handled. Everything else is being handled. It's just confusing. I'm confused is basically the best way to put it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know how I'm doing it. But I'm confused. Okay. Smelting ores just keeps going. This is all doing well. I can make some more beds and stuff. Yep, we can BFB. Make some more beds for us. Cool, there's a bunch of beds for people to move and handle and whatnot. Food-wise, we are running low. Let's swap this to dimple cups, because we're out. Swap this to plum helmets, because we're out. Swap this to plum helmets, because we're out. Starved. The dwarves suspended construction of a floor. Because there's a block of shale in the way. This... Yeah, why is it not being used? Here. Go dump this and go dump this. Because that'll just get moved out of the way. By doing so, I believe. Because I'm betting it's because it's in the way right now. Yeah, it's an item blocking the site. Like, somebody was told to drop these here and then just dropped them and didn't think about the fact that, oh, that kind of needs to be constructed, you know? I don't know. People are at least going to neutral again, which is the important part. That's the important part. We're getting neutral moods again. Despite all of this. Somebody come dump this or whatever. What have ye. I mean, it is nice. They're finally, you know, moving stuff. Make rock crafts. I mean, this place is getting relatively close to completion. Reaper's just sitting here on the floor is the problem. Reindeer has died. Our Potter has canceled some stuff. That's fine. And the game is saving. Alright, well, I mean, look. Here's the thing, guys. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna call it an episode because, with that, that's, like, kind of basically a good point to wrap it up. We did finish, or we have finished one of the guild halls. We need to finish another guild hall, in the future. Or the other two guild halls in the future. Basically, at this point, we're kind of at the point where every move can start to be a little dangerous. Especially because with us having reached 80, I do know there is, we can now start getting attacked because we are a town. I'm actually surprised there was a goblin who wandered our way when we were a village, but I'm glad that we trapped that. I think next episode, what I'm going to do is part of the mess of things is that we're going to make a pit. Seeing as I have realized that a pit, is here. Yeah, we want to dump the guy into the pit. Yeah. Actually, hang on, don't we have Fortress Guards? Yeah, no, we're fine. We're fine otherwise. I mean, the one thing that I do definitely need to do is I do definitely need to get this guy some more stuff. Jade in particular is really, like, yeah, in need of things. So, like I said, with everything going on, thank you guys all so much for watching. I'm going to call this here. We will move Reaper Reaper will hopefully get moved next time. And we will hopefully, you know, continue surviving as we have been, seeing as I've now refilled all of the food here. So like I said, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody.